Okay, I'm doing this on my phone again today. Um, my Friday night movie recommendation this week is Deathrace 2000. Now, Deathrace 2000 instead came out in 1975 and was directed by Paul Bartel. Okay, let's talk about 1975. Number one song on the Billboard 100 was Captain Tennille's "Love Will Keep Us Together." Doing big at the Oscars was Godfather 2 and The Towering Inferno. Now, I'm going to do a recommendation on Towering Inferno later on. The spoiler. Uh, and premiering on television was Saturday Night Live, Wonder Woman, and Space 1999, as well as Welcome Back, Carter. The novelty gift of the year was Pet Rocks. So, and also, a really big seller was the $6 Million Man action figure with karate action. My brother had one, and I was so jealous. Speaking of karate, that was very big because at the time there was this TV show called Kung Fu on television, and an actor named David Carradine was one of the main people in it, and he was one of the main actors. He plays Frankenstein in Deathrace 2000. Another actor who was not yet known, Sylvester Stallone. He would do Rocky, and that would come out the next year. But he's in this movie as the bad guy. Here's what I love about Deathrace 2000. This is a grindhouse film. It was done with a low budget, had a funky premise that people could get behind, and was not meant to be taken seriously. Basically, it's a cross-country car chase where cars battle with each other, and if pedestrians are out and about, that's their own fault and they're extra points. Matter of fact, racking up those extra points is half the fun of watching this film. So it was a commentary on the American automobile, people's loves for cars, the whole thing with the energy crisis with gas. It was just ludicrous and fun, and really kind of reinvigorated the whole. I mean, there have been car chase movies before. Don't get me wrong. I mean, Steve McQueen did Bullet back in 1968, and of course he had Ben-Hur, which really set up the premise for a lot of car chases, or just basically the chase. Things were used in those films and then there's so many other really good car chases. I'm not saying that this is the first car chase film. I'm just saying that in 1975, this really inspired a lot of quickly produced car chase movies to come into production after that. And the 70s was filled with car chase films. Now, what else was fun about this film? Just the it just was irreverent. It didn't care that it was being mocking. It didn't care that it was being politically incorrect. It just made it a whole lot of fun. Now, they tried to recapture this film a couple times, but nothing really clicked as well as the first one. So it really does do a lot of the fun grindhouse, made on a budget, done pretty well, done with actors who were just having some fun. So my Friday night movie recommendation, watch Deathrace 2000. You can watch it on, I think it's on Tubi. Yes, for once I'm not pushing Canopy this week because I really want you, but you can see it. It is streaming. Just do a quick Google search, you'll find it, and you'll have some fun. Um, oh, I nearly forgot to mention the game. Deathrace 2000 was so popular that one of the first arcade games, video arcade games that came out, was a game where you would chase little pedestrians with your car, and when you ran over them, they would turn into little tombstones. And then you had to avoid the tombstones while you chased around the other car, chased around to run down the other little characters. And of course, the old folks were worth more points. Little stick figures. Oh man, that got groups in such a fury. Oh, that's horrible. You know, you're killing people in games. It's setting a bad example. There will be death. There'll be blood on the windshield. Oh my god. Just what a hilarious time to be alive. I had so much fun playing that game, and I hated those stupid little tombstones because if you got caught on one, you had to try to back up over it or run over it, and it just dragged you down, and the next thing you knew, you were having to put another quarter into the box. Anyway, that's my recommendation this week. Have fun.